according to Ghana, your constitution, no, and ECOWAS, ran to me a diamond. No, ECOWAS will be one of the useless entities. I own Africa. Me shake take it, and say ECOWAS for say, Omesomudi, one currency, ECOWAS currency, every Sam, SARS, and more premiums and Jesus. So, Sabine, PNC. Now, yes, ECOWAS and Mrano. Only to me, I will to me, they dictate Ghana, Mra, and Diamano. It means, yes, constitutionally, a permittee say. You suspend the Chief Justice, no? Once you didn't with committee, then it must be done. Why is it that all of a sudden the Chief Justice is afraid of unwanted judges almost Supreme Court? Because case in the Supreme Court, can we? But Chief Justice any unwanted judges any. Chief Justice Gertrude Torkornoo Saki say Ghana yenini ye kra eti wa filing the case number 1 our high court, number 2 our Supreme Court. The same case or yakopie mu ECOWAS or the headquarters was submitted the amount say or filing case at Ghana na nensa mo ken na say Ghana for unconstitutionally omu yino efura kunya so 2 or must suspending wrongfully 3 Oma bring shame into her name. For that reason, ECOWAS a court and said Ghana, not Ghana for 10 million US dollars. You haven't famano. Now only as a compensation. And Mahama Ghana for good name as ni di Udadenya popon.
Deputy Attorney General Dr. Justice Ramsay revealed during the week that the suspended Justice Gertrude Torkornoo on July 4 filed a fresh legal action against Ghana at the ECOWAS Community Court of Justice in Abuja, Nigeria. Justice Gertrude Torkornoo is challenging her ongoing suspension and alleging multiple human rights violations. According to the Deputy AG, Justice Torkornoo argues that her suspension effectively amounts to a removal from office without the final determination of the case. This, she says, undermines her constitutional right to function in a position to which she was duly appointed. But speaking on the key points, the Member of Parliament for South Dai, Dr. Roxanne Dapiamekpo, says the suspended Chief Justice is abusing the court process.
This pension of running to the media using different lawyers and filing all sorts of process. You are in the High Court, you are in the Supreme Court. I'm sure even if the rules permit that she would have gone to the Court of Appeal. Now you are before ECOWAS Court. Okay. No, she's doing what we call forum shopping. Senior, let's be. Okay, look. She's doing forum shopping.
Let's not kick her.
She taught us law. When you go to court, she will put you right. She taught us law. And I think she should stop it.
For a former director of the Ghana School of Law and private legal practitioner, Kweku Ansah Asare, the suspended Chief Justice seems to be taking actions that are harming her case.
It is our own rules of procedure and evidence that we are applying, and therefore, taking the matter out of the purview of our court to the ECOWAS court is not going to achieve the desired, purpose. I think it will be defeated. And at the end of the day, I think that upon a sober reflection, the Chief Justice will realize that, she has shot herself wrongly in the foot. No one else. She's making her bed and she's lying in it. And it saddens and pains me that, she's adding more insults to injury.
Private legal practitioner Martin Pebu also spoke about the new development.
For me, what is clear is that once it's an exit to go, fine. Okay. But not an exit that come back, no. Right. No, that one I'm very, very clear that no. These are very serious matters. Either we go into the details and get merits, or she should be given an opportunity to leave, but not the one that come back and occupy the position without us going into the case. As for that one, if she wants to come back into office, then let's go into the case. We can't sweep those under the carpet. Otherwise, democracy will not grow. Let's see how we can do, because now it's becoming just one too many. Today we are in this court. The next day we are in another court, and the publications, it's dragging us. I don't think that it helps us.
Justice Torkornoo was suspended on April 22, 2025, in line with Article 146 of the 1992 Constitution, following the establishment of a prima facie case against her after the receipt of 3 separate petitions. Subsequently, a 5-member committee chaired by Supreme Court Justice Gabriel Scott Pomang was appointed by the President to investigate the allegations. However, the suspended Chief Justice has accused the committee of abusing and violating her fundamental human rights. The ECOWAS Court has yet to set a date for hearing the case.
All facts are true, but not all true are facts. Because no krebu owa yankano court. Yankano court deyachi. Menu we know what we know. There's a clear reason why. Say ugo piemu or uwe piemu Ghana ha. We 10 guys in the shows is here and 8 or 9 thinks or believes that the Chief Justice must go. But the Chief Justice also have a different conversation for Ghana. Now, and some of you know, move or come movement for change. Papa no, now your MPP ni ma pa, abr3 for my man no you don't be. I know say Chief Justice said, Jama onim di okika or no pet the 10 million. Oh, you algorithm as I come in back. Concert, cantata, can drama, kiso party, come that so my really so. I say can't chance on people go be no fun at Tontana. On go be na capre bagana India.
She's all over the place. As we speak, she has a matter before the Supreme Court of Ghana. Are you aware of that? She has a matter before the High Court of Ghana. My own sister Janet Nabla, I don't know her interest. She bought a flight from Accra to Kumasi, slept in a hotel, and went and petitioned Otunfo on behalf of Justice Torkornoo. Now, would you use your own money to do that? Let's think aloud. Now she has moved the stage to where? ECOWAS. Abuja. I don't know those that are briefing here, whether they have history behind them. Abuja is not in Nigeria.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know Justice Walter Onojin? Justice Walter Onojin?
Who is that?
He was the Chief Justice of Nigeria in 2016. By 2019, Buhari had booted him out. The court of ECOWAS Community Court was very close. Abuja, in fact, you could walk to Abuja, walk to the ECOWAS Community Court and say, my rights have been violated. He processed it. Onojin said, I won't go anywhere. I have accepted. He fought it in court. In fact, in 2024, Onojin won the case at a peace court. I don't know who is advising. ECOWAS Community Court, only 2nd July, a very judge called Eiii Mahama, earlier retired magistrate court judge called Eiii Mahama. He's an Ivorian. You, after retiring, went back and said his rights were violated. And so the country, Ivory Coast, must pay a huge sums of money. They threw the case out like they were throwing it into the bin. They have even asked Pote to pay all the expenses for certain allowances and so for the judges. And with the ECOWAS Court, when you go and lose, that's it. There is no room for appeal. Madam, for the last time, I'm saying come back home. Let's get the elders and negotiate.
At this stage, she cannot negotiate.
And everything is possible.
Yes, we a naked truth on old burger trends. Yes, of course. Once subscribe, we will like the notification button on. Na share my unia enya bi na fa comment no bra. Follow to comment section na say Gertrude Araba Isaba Teki Seki Torkornoo or say aha ne krakra ne nkomo a wo die ni na say Ghana fo ebu na nim dia. Ghana fo gu na nim ase. Ono asore ba pa na mo ye ni sei. Edi ode akopem ECOWAS Court say any $10 million in Ghana ya ban ho. Ye fama no no ni ngo de video ni. If you say anything. Solomon Wusu said, a nonsense. A nonsense. That's the way, you know, or can't claim to be a easy. And you can see I want what was so. Now, several commentaries are among former on this particular issue. You know, me naked truth in it. Kai. All crimes are sin, but not all sins are crime. You know, before area, wafun yankopon, but onfun Ghana mra. Ghana mra say, "Oye, Chief Justice, who took on your private mission? Wo any security person, a Ghana a yamana ibitrianeka. Munkwa na moko na munkwa so ibitria mo pay dem." Name of the official duty. Ultimate ye kunu, and a security person, and a cook, a cook, emani. But Ode Woody, Ode Uba, Ukunu, and a security person, a koi. And I say, petition na the abano. Woody who for was you? Me do who for Namasha Sekura me plan say, Scanami training a crank. Ah, that's what you do. Emu. Corruption is any expiring date. And there bet you be no, you were corrupt. And the Chief Justice, still tell one thing once he, as a year mass now 1+1, as we did near 4. Then say, and making meaning in my head. So according to Ghana, your constitution, no, and ECOWAS, I'm running to me a diamano. ECOWAS will be one of the useless entities. I own Africa. Me shake take na me say ECOWAS for say ombeso mudi one currency. ECOWAS currency every samren sa na mo prime say Jesus so sa bi sinne hwinsi na yesi ECOWAS mra no oni to me a obetimi dey dictate Ghana mra ade ama no intimi ni say ye de no constitutionally a permit ye say ye suspend the Chief Justice no was ye dinasem with committee then it must be done again say ye permit say the way a warrant say ye investigate no ye dinasem committee it must be done unless a President John Dramani Mahama person unya veto power now or act upon ECOWAS for in case say Chief Justice case no dey come on they find it meritable say I will merit and for that reason Ghana get 10 million na mo a ema Chief Justice I say John Mahama di tum say obebu Ghana mra so no afo ECOWAS so because Ghana mra enhye no so obituma say na case we pa case we pa better fa it no go work enye djuma man araba. Oh, ungogo nankade wo say o last press conference o say yeah for so say resign but on resign o pese ye pese ye di bi ehyehe wo kon na ugitum na e be say ampa o ye wanye but kwan ya for so leaky petition no sa kwan so na man for so for so leaky response per response no you admitted to certain errors of course so certain constitutional failures happen here. You knew it. And you are the person how can the law is the law. Anna papa Abambagwin, Speaker of Parliament, I can say the law is the law. Is the law. Emrano yemra ayemra. Simple as ABCD. It is a emra dia yemam running yeduma. Why is it that all of a sudden the Chief Justice is afraid of Onuane judges almost Supreme Court? Because case in the Supreme Court can be. But Chief Justice any Onuane judges any. Then why should Ghanaians actually believe say Chief Justice at the time and now what the realms of affairs no? Now the Ghana pay and now way. Then a chance na Ghana mra and na uri ejuma. He left the case under you and Kanda. Yede family law I debate ya gay any homosexuals at the buyer and take him for 24 hours cry. Wana na Africa court case am ye godi e de njan shato so. Elevi parties yantas yeda amada minority ye your minority in majority ye your minority in parliament pe kwa omode ba court a wo kan asem no kan wie Mama Charlotte say a requesting for petitioner omode ba ya enti egina so de yi no besi ne nsanka o de o chere for say for petition no family and then o de akọ court high court nkon o de akọ twice supreme court o de akọ thrice and then o de akọ do ECOWAS Court on say court of the bodwe edimra na o se yemfa mra nya adwuma na mra no ntina wo no o ti ase a wo tumi say you be from Chief Justice no ade na same mra the same law ever be apply to you you think you have been offended when you want for offend your Ghana illegal as na one can when Ghana for do offend who can be the so about MPP you were part of the reason because you were not able to uphold the rules the laws of this country very well. And they are precedents. You bet me point 1, 2, 3, 4. That ho. Yeah. Till date, constitutionally nobody can explain. Said I am pass NDC for Asia two wase kunya. And I say omowe chanting. And I say they are doing wrongfully and unconstitutionally. In the court of public opinion, when you sought for it, what did it happen? You realize the court of public opinion does not support you. And then they will go to know. Kona wa bisan Ghana for konta ko ya ma check na ho ile via force man ba yere na yesa be ka bia ma say aho ya abu adam are we not okay? We are okay. Yen timi yesa adwuma ne ma ho oyiwa ne wo na wo se ho fight it. We believe in the rule of law. Baby be ko bia mra be adwuma bia ye no I'm letting you know our naked truths on Obaka trends. The people that actually have sympathy for you, omu 10 our Ghana. Nemo no more omu wish say whatever is happening to you should happen. They even want it to end faster because they want to see you so dismissed from that seat. A whole lot of Ghanaians are ready for that. This is the reality on grounds. The ECOWAS with media more, with media tiao. The bottom line is in the court of public opinion, you always be guilty in the eyes of the people. So if your law and your courts and your judges can't save you, then the public court can't also save you. Kafra, why? Kafra. Remember, all crimes are sin, but not all sins are crime. Whatever you planted, you're harvesting it. Aye. But for comments in the comment section, I say, Chief Justice, I say Ghana, ye bunu apo, is no, ya send di until on your could do ECOWAS Court. Say, you find Ghana for near $10 million. You have a man from Cotonou to whom. Because Ghana for ya send di, ya inefe kunyazwa kabana nkasaka triano, if you never. Nice wine. Neither ya stopping on. All because of say your allegation be unconstitutional. Editiano. And the ECOWAS was a form first in this assembly man. Now don't forget, Sasem Gronano, and also the High Court of Ghana and can we and also the Supreme Court yen can we here. In the court of us do ECOWAS no. So the Mowuswa fire the left, right, center, and my ass with him the oil. Eti also what me was saying with the oil. I'm fighting for the right. Stand up and fight for your right. It is on standing on fighting for the right there. Nenka yemre ni nemo no say unin to know if say we be enkom kosi bibia na de say agbenya dwuma de ye eye what na say eja tutum eja kokko eja hye ense no Fire bear. No go be internet and also believe ya. Flat to comment section no I say. Subscribe it, like it, and share. But unya enye be Naked Truth Maxi Billion on Old Boga Tres Macra. Bye bye.